What's up, y'all? It's Precisely making another video, man. And I'm gonna take a deep dive a little bit into the Lakers' problem, and his name has to do with Magic Johnson. And Rob Pelinka, obviously, of course, but Magic Johnson is the bigger name. Now, the main reason why the Lakers are struggling, obviously, is the rumors. Obviously, it's the hard Western Conference. Obviously, LeBron ball, and that's either a great team or a very bad one. And the main reason, I think, in my opinion, is the roster. Now, I started the season, or in the summer even, when LeBron got signed, they said they were gonna get a lot of playmakers, such as Lance Stevenson, a playmaker, Rajon Rondo, a playmaker, obviously LeBron, and then where you already have B.I. who played point guard for about a month and a half, then you have Alonzo, you have all these guys who can run the point guard position, just play freely with basketball IQ. And that was more of a coping thing just to save Luke from not being a good offensive coach and having an offensive scheme, because you have good high IQ basketball players that can bail you out at the end of the day, which did not work. First of all, out of all these playmakers, none of them can shoot for real. I'll really say Alonzo and LeBron are probably the best shooters or willing shooters out of the whole group. Lance sometimes shoots, but Lance just does a lot of bonehead stuff that he doesn't ever do in practice. B.I., Rondo. So when you have Alonzo, Rondo, B.I., Brown on the floor with a guy like JaVale McGee, the kick out from LeBron is going to be bad, because it don't matter how many playmakers are on the court, LeBron is still going to have the ball most of the time. So these playmakers are now voided because they don't have the ball in their hands. They're not specialists. Shooters don't need the ball in their hands. They can move off ball. They're not rebounders. The only person that's a defender is Lonzo and B.I. So this playmaking thing is not 5-on-5 rec league. This is the NBA, where you have to have specialists in the league to succeed and have strengths and weaknesses. And we really don't have any shooters on the roster. We have Mike Muscala, who's not a good shooter, but he's supposed to be a shooter. We traded his fee for Reggie Bullock, and Reggie Bullock actually played good the first couple games that he played in. KCP's a shooter, but I don't know. You never know about KCP. Kuzma will shoot it, but he's not a shooter. Same with Jay Hart. We have all these playmakers and no shooters. What kind of roster is this? Like, what's our identity? That's the main thing with the Lakers. We don't have an identity. We don't have a second option, a firm second option. Even when Kuz averages the second most points, we still try to give B.I., touches. Even though B.I., he might go off, Kuz might go off. Lonzo may not have the ball in his hand, so he's probably the odd man out because he doesn't score, and LeBron needs shooters to pass to and scorers to pass to. And Rondo, every time he gets in, he ball hawks the ball. So you can't play Rondo and Lonzo at the same time. And also Rondo with B.I., because B.I. also needs the ball. It's messed up. Lakers don't have any identity, much less any other playoff team in the West. OKC, you have Russ handling the ball. Paul George can grow off ball, and he's defending the best player. And they win the games off rebounding, defense, and riding their two best players. What are the Lakers doing every night? You never know what you're going to get from the Lakers every night. We might shoot lights out against a great team like the Golden State Warriors. We beat them. Or the Denver Nuggets. We beat them. But we also might lose to a team like the Knicks, the Cavs, and the Hawks. Three tanking teams because we don't have an identity. We don't run any plays. We don't do anything. And this leads back to my first point of who to blame for this. Magic Johnson. If we even got shooters, even decent shooters, instead of Lance, Rondo, Beasley, and, other players, and we let our shooters do the shooting with the playmakers, we would have been a way better team, or even strictly defenders. We don't have any of that, and I'm blaming Magic Johnson for this roster and how our season is turning out. Even though Magic Johnson is an icon in LA, an icon for Lakers, Magic Johnson did not do a good job as the president, and Rob Pelinka too as the GM. They're both hand in hand. They both make decisions together. So yeah, if you want to blame Luke, blame the players, look at the front office. Look at their head. They don't put their players in position to succeed. When I'm out for this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment anything else you want to see, Laker related, NBA related, sports related, all that. I'm out. Peace.